For upperclassmen you left at home, are they going to be back and ready to go this
Yeah,
week?
that's just again, it's a minor thing. It's a violation of team policy. But guys, I'm trying to change the culture around here. And if you're going to play baseball at Auburn, you're going to recognize you're a student athlete, and the word student comes before athlete. Most of these guys aren't going to make a living in Major League Baseball. They need to get their degree, and I'm going to make sure that I emphasize the right things as their coach. And I had no idea how many things were broken when I took the job. I had no idea, and I'm learning the hard way. I will tell you that. But you can print this. Is the program going to change Golloway, or is Golloway going to change the program? That's really where I'm at right now. That's the crossroads that I'm at. So, done some uncharacteristic things and trying to make sure the culture changes. Frustrated beyond frustration. And still am able to put a smile on my face and go to work every day because I'm blessed to be a baseball coach at a great university. But I'm frustrated. So I'm not gonna let the program change me. I'm gonna change the program.
Are there things you would have done differently, maybe in the last month? When you were saying earlier that you're kind of frustrated and you're getting away from some things, some core tenets.
Yeah, I'd have stayed in the third base coaching box regardless of how bad our morale was in the dugout. I probably would have just said, okay, as rough as it would have been, I would have eliminated some of the problems in the dugout so that I wouldn't have had to monitor them and stayed on third base coaching. Come on, fellas, at Alabama, we have bases loaded. When we scored 3 runs on Sunday, and we get thrown out at the plate twice in the same inning. We scored 3 runs, and we were thrown out the plate. And one time we're thrown out the plate with no outs. And we're thrown out by 10 or 15 feet. We're around in third, and I'm yelling, no, because when he was right there halfway, he was out. I would have stayed at third base, and I like my coaching staff. I think we have a tremendous future, and we're teaching them as we go, and they're still the right people because they're good quality people. And they need to be given a little bit of a break, too, and I'll tell you why. Greg Norton can teach you how to hit a baseball all day long, but when you go to the plate in the major leagues and when you go to the plate in college baseball, there's a different approach. And I'll give you just a quick example. In the 9th inning, if you're down by 5, you're swinging a bat to get a hit because your agent wants you to get a hit because he's trying to get you a new contract. Well, when you go to the plate down that many here at college, but you got to take till you get a strike. If you were to tell a Major League Baseball player, take till you get a strike, he'd tell you to jump in the lake. If he likes the first one, he's pulling the trigger. It's just a different philosophy. And then here's the last thing. Guys, we're third in the league in batting average. Look at the numbers. And you could say we're first in stolen bases. We're also first in getting thrown out. I pushed the envelope there. A lot of those have been hit and runs. We're not very good at making contact with hit and run. We're going to get better because it's going to be demanded of our players in the future. And it hasn't been in the past. We've sat there. We've had older guys that stand there and take and just say, well, it was a curveball. It's hit and run. You got to swing the bat. But here's the thing. You go look at our RBIs and you go look at our slugging percentage and you look at our batting average with men in scoring position, it's atrocious. Now, you can't sit there with a man at second or third or both looking for a fastball. Nobody's going to throw it to you. You've got to be able to hit a curveball. You've got to be able to hit a changeup. And we're not doing it. We are elephant hunting in Alabama. We are. And we're going out every day and we're putting on the right gear and we have the right equipment. And if we see an elephant, we're going to kill it. That's what I'm saying. We're looking for something with men in scoring position that is not going to appear. And that again goes back to the whole philosophy of we've got to do a better job teaching college kids the approach. And that's part of my frustration. I'm coaching coaches, and I'm coaching players, and I'm changing the culture of a program. And
you gonna go back to coaching third base?
Yes, I'll stand at third base and let everybody yell at me and scream at me. If I get somebody thrown out, it'll be on me. But we're going to do it the right way. If we're ahead, get ready because we're going to send them. If we're behind, we're not. And that's the philosophy. Guys, when you're behind, you've got to stay there and get the hit. So we shouldn't have went the other day. If we're ahead, if we're up by 3 and we dribble one out front, go. And tell the 2 backside guys to keep running. Don't just run one station and stop, go. But we haven't been ahead a whole lot to do that. So we got to be a little smarter about our outs.